Hey guys, it's me, James. I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about a project that I've been working on. This is for a buddy of mine who is in the U.S. Coast Guard and just got promoted to captain. And he's here in Norfolk, and I've known him for, almost 20 years now. Actually, almost exactly 20 years now. So a good friend, and I wanted to do something special. So I have this piece of maple that was locally sourced. You can guess where I probably got that from. And then some Superclear deep pour epoxy, eye candy pigments, which I don't remember exactly the pigments that I used. I'm pretty sure I used some bronze in here and then a couple of different reds and swirled them all in, which you can't really see that it's swirled in all that well right now because it was just sanded flat. But when it's all done and it's smooth and shiny, you'll be able to see it very, very clearly. Anyway, so I took this up to Pocosin, and I just went up there this morning to hang out with Jeff and Wesley of Island Custom Woodcrafts, and they did the CNC work for me here. So over here, and I'm going to post pictures because I'm not sure how clear you can see in the video from my cell phone, and we don't exactly have a camera crew. It's me and Nevis is working in the store right now. So I have the icebreaker that my friend was first stationed on when he joined the Coast Guard, and then name engraving and Norfolk and this year, and then the Coast Guard logo here. And Jeff and Wesley were smart enough to slow down the speed of the CNC cutter quite a bit because this epoxy can chip pretty easily. So they're smart enough to do that. It came out great, came out beautiful. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some 100% silicon caulk and draw a line basically around this, and that's going to be a border around each one of these things because I don't like wasting epoxy. I don't like mixing up any more than I need to, and I certainly don't like sanding any longer than I have to. So that'll create a border that I can just peel up later and throw away. And it'll limit the amount of sanding that I have to do. And I'll show pictures of that as well. Now, when I fill this with the epoxy, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mix up a dye for the stuff up here. Just because I want a very clean, solid white for the lines here and in the logo. And that's not going to be a problem because it's going to be resin on resin. There's not going to be any bleed through. But down here, I'm going to use an eye candy pigment, a black one that I have. I think Samurai Black is the one that I happen to have. But in this case, I'm not going to be too particular about it, just whatever is black. But specifically using a pigment here, not a dye, because I don't want that dye to bleed over from the epoxy sitting in here into the wood. I want a very clean look, and the only way to get that really is with a pigment. So anyway, stay tuned for more. I'm going to be posting a few more pictures of this, how I do this, and some final results as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.